Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Hey, just a little thing to keep track of everything. Fall is 10 days away from today. The autumnal equinox occurs on September 22nd this year. And other things to take note of, we're 48 days from Halloween, 76 from Thanksgiving, and you've got 103 days until the big man makes it down the chimney. So here's what's going on. Our area in the continental U.S. with the most activity is, of course, the areas impacted by what once was Hurricane Francine. Now, the storm itself has been downgraded so much so that the Hurricane Center isn't issuing advisories on it anymore, but it is still a big rainmaker and has been responsible for large patches of flooding rains really wherever it has gone. Not only that, but it still has a lot of tropical characteristics, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some thunderstorms pop up from this, as well as the chance of everything that goes with thunderstorms, including severe weather, and of course that leans on the possibility of a tornado or two. So here's the center of circulation as of right now. Again, no more advisories are going to be issued on Francine, and it's now officially listed as a post-tropical cyclone. So there is a chance we could see some activity indirectly related to Francine. You see, Francine is expected to eventually die out, but the energy will likely transfer to the development of a coastal area of low pressure, and that's the one that has the chance of getting pushed up into southern New England. You see, our area of high pressure is what's going to keep us from being insulated from the remnants coming directly to town. But as we go around the corner to next week, that's when it starts to slide by, and as the air goes around the high in a clockwise manner, it picks up the moisture and drives it into southern New England. The timeline on that has it here about late Thursday, Friday, but of course if that all develops ahead of schedule, that timeline will change. So right now, that's the part that we're really going to be watching closely. In the meantime, we have a really awesome stretch. Cool mornings, lows dropping into the 50s, highs that will be coming up into the 80s, and that's going to take us from tomorrow through the weekend. We're looking to be rain-free through the weekend in through at least the first half of next week. And now we're watching Tropical Depression 7. It has developed and it has the potential of being named as soon as tonight. But here in Providence, we do have some hazy sunshine going on. We've got temperatures that are in the 70s, upper 70s toward Taunton, lower 70s along the south coast with an onshore flow. You see, our wind direction is lifting in air over the cooler ocean waters, which are about 70 degrees right now. And again, that's what's keeping coastal temperatures cooler. Our satellite and radar, we are in awesome shape. We have that, again, huge dome of high pressure in charge. It's going to keep our skies clear as we go through this evening. After midnight tonight, we're likely going to bring in a couple of clouds in the form of development of some patchy fog. Excuse me. That's going to be with us as we start tomorrow. We're not looking at anything in terms of precipitation, but as we increase the sunshine, temperatures are going to get quite the boost. To give tomorrow's estimated high in the lower 80s some perspective, your average high is 76 degrees. So we're going to be running 5 degrees plus warmer than average starting tomorrow and taking us right through the upcoming weekend. So as we go back to the tropics, Tropical Depression number 7 is off the African coast. In fact, it's just west of Cape Verde right now. We're also watching a potential tropical system here that is just east of the Caribbean. So right now we'll go with the named one, or the one that has been numbered, Tropical Depression 7. It has the potential of developing into a tropical storm as we look through the weekend into next week. Not expected to become a hurricane during that time, but it would get the next name on the list, which is Gordon. So we could be looking at Tropical Storm Gordon by the time we get to tonight. So between here and next week, we've got a lot of sunshine, beautiful conditions, temperatures that will be meeting or topping 80 for most days ahead. Other than that, we'll be in the upper 70s. So the whole stretch will feature warmer than average temperatures in the afternoons and lows that will be starting in the 50s. Tiffany?
Looking fantastic. Thanks, Kelly.